So let's go. So AEW Dynamite, it was about AEW is when it is coming. It was a fasting show. So this was a great and fashion show tonight on AEW when it is coming. So anyone to buy something to get to get free coupon for each with our top reviews every single week. So let's go do something like I'll go with it tonight of AEW tonight when it is coming. So I'm gonna go with I'll say 10 out of 10. This was a great show tonight. Atlanta is coming. I also like that part. So if you want to subscribe, you get one notification below right here on my screen below my notification. So in the two separate ways. Is so much more. So let's go between about AEW and when it is coming. It was a fasting show tonight. Right here. So after the first, so we have starting fourth, we have women's World Tag Team, and the winner of that match, the crown, the AEW Tag Team Championships. So, starting fourth, we have women's World Tag Tournament. We have Thomas Love Bombs against Base of Wrath. So I was there last time in Athens, Ray Manager and Harley Cameron on defeating Sonny Hart and Sky Blue into a fight to set the tournament and finals on Dynamite and Thanksgiving Eve on November 26th. So I was into Topless Tony Storm and Mia Sakura and on defeating Mia Sophia and Megan Bang to a fight to set the tournament finals on Dynamite and December a sword. So let's go to the full match. There's a massive taking out Tony Storm. There's a massive taking out Tony Storm on a side down. Anya just stress out, and this is allowed Harley Cameron to hit Mia Sakura with her fancy move, and followed by Rhea Nightingale and Babe Bomb was a victory. So I just speaking to Renee Paquette after for interview. She said, after in Base of Wrath, so after set the finish and allowing Rhea Nightingale to put all her friendship with Harley Cameron and set a mass open set a show. After this based on the hype of the drama and the access all for women's and knew and what they needed to a little to suit this hostile route so a match outside the honor tournament remains the Base of Wrath against Mercedes Moné in Alfina, and this was clearly the most dramatic contest also the honor of this tournament. So after multiple times, it felt like either team could put this out. After it going to end, so the right team and the Bosley won. Harley Cameron picks up her first ever Western Gold. Images between the conversations since losing previous championship back up last year, 2023. So I wasn't forever. These two women will stand as the fourth women's World Tag Team Champions in AEW, and they have already proved in this tournament and they can deliver against a variety of opponents. And Tony Storm and Miyasako of the River and they continue to go after the women's World Tag Team Championships. And this we focus on singles gold. So Thomas one remains an AEW the Vegas female top star. So in the winner of this match is going to be Renata and Harley. Renata was really a favorite and only massive reactions for everything she did. Now Renata seemed a bit taken aback by Tony Storm as he was smiling her up. Just highlight the limit and it was so far in AEW. So me Sakura Harley came in with a driving sling blade into a Storm Zero, but Ray Nugget has arrived in time to break it up, said the pan. Added with a running sentence bomb, said countless love bombs, and they hugged and raised their hands as a new serious. So I like this part of this part. So here's the next match from AEW Akanto Classic. So we have C2 in a Gold League. Cassius Okada goes one-on-one against Single Zach Perry. So also last time in Athens, Cassius Okada has 3 undefeating pack a 3 on Dynamite on a December sold, and this was single Zach Perry and 4th singles match. Daniel says Wilson and Dynasty added in Zach Perry 4th match is a C2. Added Cody replacing in has insult by W. Allen. He had Cassius Okada on the ropes with a Dax with the counts and pick up the victory. So also afterward it was John Caddis and tried to visit to Single Zach Perry and just who it was refused. And just said a family attack Zach Perry, but the source came in the Young Bucks turned the tide and said it is the 4th singles match for Zach Perry in 2025 on AEW TV. After he wrote a plastic pushing Okada to the fight, was at different speed, enforcing than anyone else in AEW has. So, I think it led to some important moments, but also a little in exciting Okada is sprint worried for a man that often wrestles at peace in which the Ashes does not truly pick up into the 10-minute mark. Was a miracle true, and he did a positive work in attempting to invented to single Zach Perry back to Cannibal World and near the top of the main card. So instead of Kasakata is not likely to lose to anyone else is around. Zach Perry was always going to lose. He still looked like a serious dinosaur in a lose. So anyway, on this match, Cassius Okada has 6 points. So came after Cassius Okada at the bar, causing the piece and faster than the most, and remake his masses. Nothing after Zach Perry second corner of the remake, he hit him with a running knee strike just as is also sent Okada and forcing his way out of the force. It's not a trap by biting in his fingers and his opponent lips. It was John Caddis to just to remind our fans it was a receipt from Zach Perry, Party Java, but Perry kind of it with that, and it with wrestling a duck bite, and it followed up the broadcasters Kosuke Chisade took a silver kick for John Caddis and went to backstage. So after Okada's told the Young Bucks his skill with fights the Bucks and any partner was $1,000, and Matt and Nick Sasson went to Kenny Omega's locker room, who agreed with them for a free ticket back at John Caddis' family. So speaking to Mark Briscoe does not let the Jeff Bottles riddle him. He said, Ranger with Jenny Garcia and Reddy Huda and Mia Seville to Tennessee Arnie in before interview. Agent of Mark Briscoe and Todd second who was unaffected, and he silenced Jenny Garcia to fight him right and then in deal. But Reddy Huda and Mia Seville backed him off for a moment, and yet it was kept short and sweet in a way that could have easily been a backstage segment, but it was a TNT championship match on the collision, and Jenny Garcia sold his own in his reactions to Mark Briscoe was in which he's a great just character work and was mingle of red death and he needs something has a just character hook to so I'm just emotive him from Reddy Huda. He would lose in his signs for the TNT championship, but it could be strong discounted work. After between the moment, point that bring Jeff Waddles is not ready to sources yet. So, as you went to backstage, it was so Moxley. He said, as you promised, he was not out of the C2 says yet, and Waddle didn't see it made clear, said Jeff Waddles. And it went a Triangle of Madness, the snake attack of women's backstage into Chris Stenninger has arrived to send all three running with the hope of a still seal. And it went backstage, it was Starkey Hathaway to has special announced that FTR was agreed the Bang Bang Gang on AEW World Tag Team Championship match on Dynamite from next week. So here's the next match. We have trio tag Heyman and Pace and Sports Strickland taking on the last time in absence. And to win Casey Lee Sabana and Powerhouse Hobbs alongside Hook. It was undefeated the Dark Order on Dynamite and the Symbol of Sword. And this is the first time of Heyman, Pace, and Sports Strickland have teamed together. So, and you win Pace and Sports Strickland look at it once and get rid on the same Pace is at the way tonight. So, also after a competitive fight, and they sent Hobbs to a ringside table and followed by a backside in-house call to Sabana for it away. So it wasn't due to sit away as it was too stressful. It felt more like a hardcore brawl and then a tag team match. As it was made sense and based on set up for a story. I just saw for a build to team between this chemistry and you also the cost of this match of meetings is in the ring and for once they will way to work and you went to OPPS with still at masses by the former World Series 12 making clear that both Heyman and Sports Secret will all serious threat to the AEW Men's World Series and necessary mostly to put Savannah and Hobbs behind these two, leaving Hook into the way of their strategy smaller So in the winner of this match, the Cowboy, him and Adam Pace, is Sports taken. So into when him and Adam Pace is Sports taken and set the crowd with the things around their necks. The OPPS sent their Joseph members into the crowd to tag them. So, after this match did not start if a Waddle has the Cowboy, and England took out the Joseph members and brought with Hobbs. So when he has already frozen all was a first second in heaven, what probably has a ghetto, has a team. So Injured with sauce, Alexander Watts set a match at Bass Days. He was looked at discarding his wasn't made it clear and he wanted to avoid title shot at was in regardless of who walked out of the main event with a goal. So here's the next match. So we have C2 Gold League. We have Color to Florida Star. Color Fossil goes 1-on-1 against Speedball Mike Bailey. So, as your player said, so I was it last time it as this Color Fossil has Saint on a December sword. The Speedball Mike Bailey has 0 and lost to Pack has 3 all inclusive in Thanksgiving on November 27th. So also while the Florida Star Color Fossil accurate week analysis in strength was on full display in this contest. He could not figure out how to match and just be Bailey was an accurate model 1 up near falls and with less than a minute. On the clock, Speedball rolled up the Florida Star and was trapping his arms tight in the legs for a painful victory. After when Color Fossil and Kevin Knight just set a ball, Anya says 1 week later, Mike Bailey and Color Fossil passed it. Just one is going to be hard for anyone to watch into a match. So into it, Brian Jensen has a phone call like Anderson Florida Star is the best top wrestler he is in AEW. He was at struggling in ghetto office, but it might be have been Mike Bailey that won over him in that the best Speedball Mike Bailey has got the 101 and AEW 12 has won so far and it should only be at the beginning of the blackout as a C2. And you win Color Fossil was a shocking moment, but it was unluckily 81 it go on your fitting is a C2 in this year. None of this makes a set of bracket. This look completely injudgeable has a most of the competitors all a sweet pass in. So Mike Bailey. Anderson for the start toss Speedball onto center barricade with force Anderson full impact. He has left a visible brace on his under his back and Fossil got his feet up on against a Southern Star press was followed by sending him into the powerbomb for a near fall. So into with Mike Bailey was it rolled over Color Fossil down to was into a time but wasn't for a wild last second kick out and it had won over it with a 2 .99 net falls after speedball hit all the time and wasn't in no weapons, and that was to not Samoa's second kick out has Cutter Fossil hit speedball with a barricade and popping. It was not enough. So it is time for the main event. So we have AEW Men's World Championship. We have Samoa Joe goes one-on-one against Eddie Kingston. So was it last time it asks Eddie Kingston on your thing, Casey Sabana on the cruiser on Thanksgiving on November 27th was the entails of Hammond Pace and has a David Man's World Champion of Full Gale was on November 22nd. So was it after a tough fight set up and waking, but so it was done it locked in, so Connor Clutch was a hold of submissive hold. Agnes says his return just in the ring, so Man King has struggled inside the ring to found his footing again, but this was Eddie kissing back in top form. He had so small in striking us so the impact of Samoa so offers like a boxer and was slowing running down due to force of Samoa so by the end it was clear. Other than that, the Samoan fight, Paget was giving Eddie Kingston excited, but he wanted no seat track tricks or interference. Paget is real to see it just has a baby face and Eddie Kingston tap out, but it made sense. It was giving that so far with always itself. Added on a night of a great absence tonight, it just could have a kitchen in old school bar that would probably put at a moment. Added when the Samoan submissive machine cannot lose it. There's so many interesting dinosaurs on the hustle and getting through, so he is back with Tony title in AEW. So like Samoa so delivered a steam and was warning to Eddie Kingston that he will get what was coming to him very soon. I did just a full interview with Renee Paquette as a Man King gave respect to Sabian and promised to give his all. I did with a little pop in his mouth and was hooked to come out with so, but the referee finally took him out of this match. Angel Center Club was 40 behind. Eddie Kingston has only even with it doing since to came out and just set a crowd. Added STF with a salute in honor of the soon to going to retire John Cena was making so and yes, it was a successful night and focus on what makes for AEW. It was great. So Edge was all about the asses rolling in multiple exciting matches to add that legacy of winter is coming. AEW is finally has women's world tag team champions and they are so deserving of winning Nagel, and so and why this is the best time of the year for AEW. So having Adam Page in sports taking look at Fasted has a tag team, it wasn't certain why the both could be the next world title dinosaur. So after of Eddie Kingston and so that he is back to living to his best physical office in City Wing by giving Samoa Soul. So over the 8-week force more target defense to close out Southern Soul tonight as a focus episode of television. And, and so this was a great match tonight. So let's go to our nose here, the quick minute here. After AEW Dynamite tonight, I like this part. So I will have put a belt on him tonight by distance. Put him on the title for him. So I'll see if more about I think so Tony Khan said thank you all who watched on Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite. Winter is coming tonight. It says my personal opinion tonight was one of my favorite AEW on TV shows this year. So whenever you didn't see Dynamite tonight, so it might be on TBS West, on HBO Max, and now, and more. So I'm gonna wait now getting Harley Quinn on their AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. So what? Let me see. Wait a second. I saw this sign on this man who said, buddy, this could be about a lot of great. This is right, I'll say why. So this is from tonight's. You know, hard head Brandon Carter on Hey. EW has all we are the bigger plastic more from it from a person. I do all say city anyway you do I'm gonna watch Hey EW. I was a hoot and a half every episode. I still hope it still isn't dead because it was all so good. You too, so. So, so I like this part of that episode of this. His Chris Dillinger tweet is out 2 hours ago. She said, I think it's pretty good. And Tony Khan said, thank you all watching. You did it when it was coming. It was a great show tonight. I like this part. Oh, it's more to announce that I am taking all the months of January in me in my husband WWE in with season 2 is a press release. It is about movies, radio, streaming, social media, and it is coming up making this in 2026. There's a lot more coming. So, hosts, Ray Ripley, Pat McAfee, Sonny Rowe, and R-Truth, and Io Sky. I can't wait for season 2. Comes again soon. Here's an old photo about John Cena with Bailey. So, I want to say 3 words about John Cena. I want to say 3 words. John Cena, thank you so much, and thank you for I was telling you had a great top wrestler you are right now. And thank you so much. I was telling you, I've been watching you every single moment since I've been watching the first time ever since like 2009. So goodbye, John Cena, for this Saturday, and thank you so much in our support, John Cena, for everything you have done for years. I was been telling you since was about 2009, since like live shows. So, WWE live shows of 2009, I was about John Cena's match at the 4th time. So again, thank you for everything you have done, John Cena, for 2009, for watching me since when I went there to live shows. And thank you and goodbye for John Cena. So this my 4 words to him. So this is our real John Cena t-shirt for last time into his retirement this Saturday. So this is reported no set one time for this Saturday night main event and card. We get all the time and they need. So let's get ready for that. This is our last time. It's about time for this Saturday. I can't wait. So this was about so when it's time somebody giving every time that somebody will set my so again, thank you Science for our great lesson of all time. Thank you Science. So you can't see me. Thank you Science. I need me a couple more things here. So maybe 1 hour to say. So until Sunday night main event. So I've been doing this what I do 24/7. So I just fight forever. So I think match felt like it's going to be a squash match. True. So for me, I still think it should be a fun match this Saturday. I can't wait for him for last time. So it's gonna be this is gonna be good. So let me see here. Here's Dominic. This is the boy AA worldwide. So look back at all the great T-shirts that's the greatest of all time. Simon went into a bottle during his favorite one. The Rose, AJ Styles, CM Punk, and Randy Orton, and more. So let's get ready for this. About this Saturday. So I can't wait for this. So let me see. Let's kind of gray. So there's a lot more questions just clear about the masked man. So couple of weeks. So thank you for watching here tonight. Wait a second. I thought it was pistol. So it might be Randy Orton. So let me show you guys a quick minute here. So I think this masked man could be Randy Orton, or Hogan for sure, 100% sure or not. So I hope this plays out. So let's wait and see. So this was a great tonight. So let me see. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. So tonight, let's go to the polls. Give me 1 minute here, guys. %78% like it so tonight on AEW Winter is coming. So we got 6% is right, and 17% didn't like it. Here's the first comment tonight. So, Tony Khan, we just please invited me to a AEW event in Ring of Honor, and I loved it. AEW Ring is coming. So let's go to my expo, to my page. 7% liked it, and 7% is alike. So I say guys, come back on Friday. So I say guys on Friday. I got a different time. It starts at 10:30 in the afternoon this Friday. So have a Wesley Wednesday. Have a Wesley week. So stay tuned for more outlaws and just posting more videos for this week. So you get one sticker, occupy Spotify radio and podcast anything and so much more. So I say guys, Friday on Friday Night SmackDown. I say guys, this Friday afternoon, it'll be 10:30. So have your Wesley Wednesday, have it Wesley week. I think it's Friday about 10:30. I think it is time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.